Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about something very interesting, okay? Today we're going to focus on the topic, the Dunning-Kruger effect. The Dunning-Kruger effect is when you think you know something more than you actually do. Is when you over-sabi. If you know, you know. Anyways, but the Dunning-Kruger effect is when you feel like you are overconfident in a specific topic, or you feel like you know everything in a specific area, specific topic, which is limiting your ability to learn and to know more and to be able to sit down and actually learn from others. So this is actually a phenomenon which entails pride, number one, and it limits the mind from actually grasping other information because your mind is already blocked. So you feel like you're the best at something when unfortunately you're actually not, or you actually don't know everything on that specific topic. Not to condemn you because I've been there too. We've all had certain moments in our lives where we felt like we knew it all in a specific topic, just to come and sit down and realize that we actually don't. For example, it's just like saying, okay, maybe you have a coworker at your workplace who thinks this coworker thinks they are very funny. They're cracking jokes, they're trying to make you laugh, but you're just not buying it. You're not laughing, obviously this coworker is not funny. He will never know that if he never comes to the full realization that, hey, he's not actually funny. He just needs to learn how to be funny. Meanwhile, the coworker has it at the back of his mind that he's the funniest guy alive, which is limiting him from actually becoming funny, from actually learning, okay, this is what funny people do and this is what they don't do. This is how they crack jokes and this is what they say. And it's good to come to that realization that you don't know everything. It makes you to learn more. And there's even the Bible scripture that says, watch and pray lest ye fall, right? Because we can never be so sure. We can never be so certain. There's always more. You can never get to a point where you know everything. There's always more to learn. There's always more knowledge to acquire. But if you're here today and you're like, Michaela, I hear you, but how do I go from here? It's okay. There's a way to fix this problem. Number one is to practice humility. Recognize what you don't know and be willing to learn. You can never get to a point where you know everything. There is always more knowledge to obtain. Secondly, ask for feedback, whether it be at your workplace. It could honestly even prevent you from being fired at one point, surprisingly. If only you knew ahead, right? Another one, we could possibly asking even your closest friends or your family members, hey, what's one negative trait about myself that you don't like? They will let you know. And from there, you can move on, right? Or always be willing to accept constructive criticism. Never fall into the trap of the Dunning-Kruger effect. So this brings us to the end of today's video, folks. Thank you so much for watching and watch out for part 2. Thank you.